Hi, and welcome to this MVU virtual event on why SSL is essential to your business. So my name is Mike Belmy. I've been a technical support engineer here at Rocket Software in U2 full-time since 2013. I actually started as an intern at Rocket. Did 2 summer internships in 2011 and 2012 before I started working here full-time. So recent years, I've had a heavy concentration on security and compliance. I guess you'd say that that's my area of expertise. I'm located in the Denver, Colorado area, and as you can see by the picture there, I like to work on some older Audis in my free time, tear them down and rebuild them. So to start off here, what is SSL, TLS, and HTTPS? Well, SSL stands for Secure Sockets Layer, just a standard security technology for establishing an encrypted link between server and client or any other two endpoints. Today that's often interchangeable as SSL or TLS, which is Transport Layer Security. TLS is just an updated, more secure protocol of SSL. You've also probably heard of HTTPS, which is SSL-based security for the HTTP protocol. Really, the internet as it is today wouldn't exist without establishing secure connections with HTTPS. So really that enables e-commerce, email, business-to-business, and person-to-person data exchange securely. And then SSL itself is just based on cryptographic key pairs. So you've got your private key. That one's kept secret, usually on the server side, and used to decrypt incoming SSL communications. So you don't want to share that one at all. You do have a public key. This one you purposely want to distribute as widely as you possibly can. More people or other endpoints will be able to talk with you securely. Usually that public key is actually included as part of an SSL certificate. So that's one way it gets distributed. And then those two keys just work in tandem with each other to actually secure communications, encryption and decryption. And what are the key features of SSL? Main two here, encryption and verification. So with encryption, your data in transit stays private and unreadable to any bad actors that may be trying to listen in or steal data. And data is only revealed to those parties communicating with each other. As for verification, your data's integrity is checked, making sure it arrives untampered with during transport. And the identity of the remote party you're communicating with is also verified via certificates signed or issued by certificate authorities. So verification does also go for both server and client authentication, since SSL does support client authentication as well. And why does SSL matter to your business? Well, SSL is a pillar of the modern internet today. You likely use it every day, whether or not you know it. SSL's built into all modern browsers and many applications. Last I read, we were up to over 80% of all internet traffic is now encrypted with SSL. So like I mentioned before, it does enable a lot of use cases for securing data in transit, email, e-commerce, business-to-business, and person-to-person exchange. Really today, it's no longer just an option. It's really becoming an expectation that you use SSL if you have a website out there. Beginning back in 2018, Google changed its search algorithms to lower the rankings of pages without an SSL certificate and flag those sites as not secure. So even if your users aren't sending or receiving data on your website, that means you have no input fields, no purchases, password, site search queries, anything like that. Google does still expect your website to have an SSL certificate. And that really goes back to the verification key feature from the last slide. So if you don't have data you need to secure going back and forth, then SSL is really good for verifying the site you're at has a valid SSL certificate and they are who they say they are. So really keeping your SSL certificate updated and not letting it expire is also going to help with search engine optimization rankings. So whether or not you think SSL matters to your business, there are legal and regulatory obligations for certain industries. Data privacy laws and data security standards have been established across the world to help protect users' online privacy. So having SSL enabled and working with current certificates really helps in staying compliant and passing security audits. Some of the major ones in this area that apply to our customers, I'd say PCI DSS has been a major one that forced a lot of upgrades a few years back when the payment card industry, their new standards required TLS 1.1 or TLS 1.2 for the SSL protocol. So we've also got HIPAA, FISMA, FIRMA, GDPR, Gramm-Leach-Bliley Act, and really the list just goes on. So there's a lot of data and information security standards out there you may need to meet. So it's vital to pay attention to the standards and what's new in our U2 databases and to stay up to date and current with U2 releases. And as for all the other MVU sessions in this series, I'd say what's new in Open SSL 1.1 is really kind of a continuation of why SSL is essential to your business. So if you want to know more in that area, stick around for the Open SSL 1.1 presentation.